Well, you know what? This is really, really great because First Republic Bank is a great institution. As a matter of fact, in today's conversation, I want to speak to folks about how to get approved for an EIN only massive business loan from First Republic Bank with bad or fair credit. Don't go anywhere. You're going to enjoy today's conversation. I guarantee it. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome City Kiwi Show. How are you today? I hope you are doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous if you were to ask me. If you are doing as great and blessed as I am, go grab a cup of coffee or tea or vodka and let's roll. In today's conversation, I want to speak to you about how to get approved for a massive EIN only business loan from First Republic Bank with bad or fair credit. The first thing you need to do is to explore First Republic Bank's business loans, okay? They have a whole repertoire of EIN only business loans with bad or fair credit. And first, you got to look at the revolving lines of credit, EIN only. So this kind of funding allows you to meet working capital needs and more. So you can take advantage of the flexibility to borrow as much or as little as is required to meet your seasonal working capital needs. This is really good if you are in a seasonal industry or you have a business model that's cyclical. That's kind of cool. You also have EIN only small business loans. Those are kind of cool. Also, the funding here goes from 25,000 all the way to $500,000. The APR is very reasonable. You can have a low introductory APR from 4.95% all the way to 14.95%. You also have EIN only business owner occupied real estate loans. Those are collateralized loans. This is kind of cool also because you're able to finance your CRE, your commercial real estate projects. They also have EIN only construction and renovation loans. Again, those are for folks who are really into the construction and renovation. Let's say you have an office and you're trying to move to a bigger office, right? And you just don't have the cash or you don't want to tap into your own balance sheet to finance the projects. You can actually get a loan from First Republic Bank. And they also have some lending to nonprofit organizations. In today's conversation, I want us to focus on the EIN only small business loans, the maximum amount of which is $500,000. So $25,000 all the way to $500,000. And this is actually called Eagle One for Business. This is an Eagle One for Business loan. As you can see, you probably noticed or you didn't notice, but the eagle is actually the symbol of this bank, the First Republic Bank. The second step, you need to choose the perfect EIN only business loan for your company. As I've said before, we are actually talking in this show about the small business loan. What they have there at First Republic is that you can actually structure the loan either as a term loan, as an EIN only term loan, or as an EIN only business line of credit. The call is yours. You have to discuss that with your First Republic Bank representative once you go through the whole process. And you can use this loan to fund everything from seasonal hiring, marketing, all the way to you can modernize your office, you can purchase new equipment. The choice is literally yours. And the loan again is called Eagle One for Business loan, okay? You can use it to fund a whole constellation of goals. And what we love with First Republic Bank is that if you are in specific industries, they also offer industry funding. For example, medical and dental, legal, accounting, and more. So if you are in medical and dental in the sector, for example, you can use the money to remodel your office or finance medical or dental equipment to expand your practice. If you are in the legal industry, you can access funds for a business expansion, seasonal hiring, or for a rainy day fund. If you are in the accounting sector, you can finance your goals in a variety of initiatives. So the bottom line here is that, again, you can structure this loan either as an EIN only business loan from First Republic Bank, or as an EIN only, business line of credit. And if you, the rates are pretty reasonable also. You have a single digit all the way to double digit, depending upon your credit worthiness. And if you, for example, if you have the business line of credit, you can take advantage of the bank's 1.95% APR intro fixed rates, and you can find discounted variable rates from 2.25% APR after 6 months. And you can secure loan amounts or line of credit amounts from 25 grand to $500,000. Let me ask you a question. Big decision right now. Do you have needs for funding? What are your financing options? If you were to go to First Republic Bank right now, here is what you need to do. First, you need to talk to a banker. You need to choose the loan term that works for you. They can go all the way to 7 years. You need to decide whether you want an EIN only business loan or an EIN only business line of credit. And the last thing you need to do is be ready to show evidential matter. And most importantly, your financial statements. Very important. Step number 3. You need to check out the bank's other business services. Folks, I'm still talking to you about how to get a business loan with EIN only for a large amount from First Republic Bank with bad or fair credit. And you need to check the bank's other business services. It's kind of important. Sometimes we get the criticism that, oh, I thought this video was about loans. Why are you talking about business services? Because I'm teaching you how to establish a relationship with a bank so that no matter your credit, you can get the loan you need. A lot of folks make the mistake of focusing specifically on the loan. But when it comes to banking and financing for that matter, you need to establish a relationship. This is a big mistake that a lot of people just go straight to the point and thinking about, oh, I just want a loan and the bank is going to give me a loan. It doesn't work that way in this industry. And you want to take this from an ex-investment banker. I spent a lot of years working for Goldman Sachs, among other things I've done. And you have to establish a relationship. And in establishing a relationship with a bank such as First Republic Bank, you need to explore their services. For example, they have something called Treasury Management Services. If you have poor or fair credit, you want to have the bank on your good side. Do you need Treasury Management Services? I can answer that question for you. But if you do, you are better off choosing First Republic Bank if your goal is ultimately to get a loan from them, an EIN only business loan from them. When it comes to Treasury Management Services, you have account management solutions, you have collection solutions, you have disbursement solutions, and you have fraud management solutions. They also offer a great foreign exchange solution. We have reviewed their services. Fantastic. So when it comes to foreign exchange, First Republic Bank offers everything from spot contracts to forward contracts, window forward contracts, to non-deliverable forward contracts to the ND, to the hedging strategies, currency options contracts, currency swaps, foreign currency time deposits. This is kind of good if you deal with with overseas. If you have clients or suppliers overseas, you might want to choose First Republic Bank to kind of help you hedge your currency risk. So the bottom line here is that you need to check out not only the bank's, I would say, loan products, but also their services. And I will talk to you very soon about their banking products also. This is important. This is how you can establish a multi-product relationship with First Republic Bank and an MPR. Number 4, you need to check your business credit score. Folks, if you want to get approved for a business loan from First Republic Bank with EIN only, a massive loan from $25,000 to $500,000, and you have bad or fair credit, that's at the personal level, you also need to check your business credit score. Big decision time here, big decision time. Let me ask you a question, and I want you to answer me properly and honestly. Do you even know your business credit score right now? Do you have a DNB number? Do you have a DUNS number? What is your business credit score? Talk to me. The thing is, a lot of people don't know their business credit score, a lot of business owners. And this is a problem because the lender is going to base their decision they're going to base the decision upon your business credit score, among other things. And it's important because you can actually shave a lot of percentage points off your APR if you know your business credit score and you can actually work toward improving it. Generally, business credit scores range from 0 to 100, with 100 being the best credit score and 0 being like like nothing. So you have to be very careful and make sure you constantly push your credit score upward. And a business credit score differs from a personal FICO score or a Vantage credit score in the following ways. The rating agencies are different. So consumer lenders use TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian, while business financing companies rely on Dun & Bradstreet, DNB, Experian, Equifax, and even their own proprietary formulas. The range, I've already spoken about the range, the standardization, the access, and the data. There are a few factors that affect a business credit score, including the longevity of your business, revenue, assets, outstanding debts, very important, your DTI, right, your debt to income ratio, your personal and business loan history and credit history, whether you have trade lines that are open at the moment, your public records, for example, UCC filings and other reports, including liens and judgments against you. Those are really important. And the industry risk. So if you happen to be in an industry that is replete with risky propositions, that may affect detrimentally your business credit score. And it's kind of cool and it's very important to contact DNB to sort of spend a few dollars, it could be like a $59 or $60 a month to sort of monitor your business credit score. This is a business expense that is needed. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another section of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. We are still having a conversation about how to get approved for an EIN only large business loan from First Republic Bank with bad or fair credit. Step number 5, you need to open business accounts at the bank. This is what I was talking to you earlier when I said you need to establish an MPR, multi-product relationship. What does that mean? It means you need to open at least 2 or 3 assets accounts, not liability accounts. Liability accounts will include things like credit cards, business loans, all that kind of stuff. No, in this case, we are speaking about asset accounts, accounts in which the money belongs to you. So for example, you can open a checking account. So you have a constellation of accounts to choose from. Business analyzed checking, business analyzed checking with protective services, business interest checking, interest on lawyers' trust accounts, the multi-client management account, and the simplified business checking account. When it comes to business money market and deposit accounts, you have the business money market account. You have the business reward money market savings account. And those two are very important. So the two categories are important. So ideally, you want to have a checking account, business checking account, and a business savings account. Again, you might be thinking there, why is he talking to me about opening checking accounts if all I need is to open a bank account? If all I need is just to apply for a loan, right? It's all about relationship, folks. It's all about establishing the rapport so that at the right moment, when you ask for a loan with EIN only and you have bad or fair credit, the bank will give you a break, so to speak, and approve that loan for you. Imagine if you just save let's say you have a checking account and a savings account whose total amount is like $25,000, and you're asking for a loan and you get approved for a loan for $300,000 or $400,000. That's a great strategy. Okay, so think about that. You want to open at least a business checking account and a business savings account. Step number 6, folks. You want to contact First Republic Bank. The question is, and this is a big decision time, I want to draw your attention to a very important question. How much do you want to borrow? Or to answer the question differently, how much should you borrow? It's not about just borrowing. Obviously, we're speaking here about a huge EIN only business loan from First Republic Bank, right? And the loan amounts oscillates from $25,000 and $500,000. So 25,000 to $500,000. That's a huge range. And if you get approved for $500,000, the question is, can you afford the loan repayments? Can you afford the payments? If you have, let's say, the bank is giving you 4 or 5 years to repay the loan, can you afford that based on your cash situation right now? Based on your company's balance sheet, can you afford that? Those are questions you need to think about. And so when you contact First Republic Bank, you want to discuss that with them. How much can I borrow? How long would it take to get the money? What do you need to take out the loan, right? So you want to have a conversation with a banker so that he or she can actually spill the beans and explain everything to you clearly and completely. You also might want to ask them what kind of credit score is needed. The credit scores the requirements are kind of low when we speak about EIN only, business loan from a First Republic Bank. As I said, we have done research and they do accept folks with bad or fair credit. You also want to ask the banker what the interest rate on the loan will be, how the loan repayment will work, and this will be a direct consequence of the loan term. You want to ask also whether there are other fees. Obviously, you have the interest rate, but there could be other fees: origination fee, administrative fee, prepayment penalty, all that kind of stuff. All this will constitute your APR, your annual percentage rate. And you can also ask whether or not you can collateralize the loan. This loan is unsecured, so you don't have to pledge any company resources. But if you want to reduce the interest rate and you have the resources to pledge, this could be a good opportunity. So you want to discuss that also with the banker. You can also ask them if the loan requires a cosigner or if you need, like whether you can use a cosigner. So it's all about making sure that you are able to reduce the interest rate, right? Either you collateralize the loan or you add a cosigner. Those are great strategy to reduce the APR. Step number 7, folks. Now is the time to apply. So you need to apply for this EIN only massive business loan from First Republic Bank with fair or poor credit. The thing is, with this bank, you cannot apply online, only at the branch or on the phone. And our strong suggestion is that before you even call them up or before you go to a physical branch, the good thing is First Republic Bank covers the whole United States, even though they are geographically focused on a specific area or number of states. They do cover the whole United States, but they will let you know more about their conditions when you call them up. And one thing I wanted to say is that before you go to the branch or before you call them up, make sure you have 3 things. This trifecta is very important. You want to have your financial statements, your company's financial statements ready. You want to have also your company's, what we call the organizational foundation of your company. Everything from your EIN to your certificates of incorporation, certificates of organization. If you have some ownership ownership documents, business licenses and permits. So everything that revolves around your business, you want to have that. And the third step is you want to have your bank statements. So if you don't currently bank with First Republic Bank, you want to have your bank statements. And those are the 3 main things they will ask for. And sometimes they might ask for your business tax returns also. So either your 1065 or your 1120. One thing I want your 1120S or 1120C. One thing I did not say throughout the show is, obviously, if we're speaking about an EIN only business loan from First Republic Bank or any other bank for that matter, you need to be incorporated. You don't need to be, but you need to have an EIN. But we strongly recommend that you be incorporated. You could still be a sole proprietorship with an EIN only, with an EIN in your company's name, but you're not going to qualify for a high loan amount, if at all. You need to be seen as an entity that is divorced from the founder so that you're able to, from a legal standpoint, you're able to run your business legally, your business, I would say, more properly, and you can also borrow a high amount. One thing I want to say, and I'm showing this to you on the screen right now. So if you want to get started with First Republic Bank, you want to call 1-888-408-0288. The number once again is 1-888-408-0288, or you can have them contact you or you can just find an office near you and just go to that office and speak to them. Okay, so the application is very, very simple. You just fill out the application at the branch. They will process the application and they will finish the loan paperwork. They can arrange an appointment for you so that you can discuss more information and then sign the promissory note once you're approved. Okay, and one thing you need to have on hand, you need to have, as I said, your financial statements, your tax returns, your foundational documents. In some cases, they might ask for asset information, 2 years of verifiable income history, and your debt information also. Thank you so much, folks, for your attention into this conversation. I really appreciate it. I was speaking to you about how to get approved for a massive EIN-only business loan from First Republic Bank with fair or poor credit. Step number 1, you want to explore First Republic Bank's business loans with EIN only. Number 2, you want to choose the perfect EIN only business loan for you. Number 3, you want to check out the bank's other business services. Number 4, you need to check your business credit score. Number 5, you need to open business accounts at the bank. Number 6, you want to contact First Republic Bank. And number 7, you want to apply. Thank you so much for your attention once again. I'll speak to you another time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.